Darwin's book on the origin of species, he claimed that opposing traits in parents would blend in their children. Critics rightly pointed out that if this were true, as generations progressed, any beneficial variations would simply fizzle.
For shizzle, Master Rizzle.
But Gregor Mendel took that theory to the woodshed. Mendel was a creationist who believed in the inspired word of God, but he was also a brilliant botanist who discovered inheritable genes by conducting research from the very monastery in which he lived. Using pea plants, Mendel discovered that inherited traits don't get diluted, but that it's an either-or situation. The offspring of a yellow pea and a green pea is not a mixture of yellow and green, but either yellow or green. But it was such a complicated science, even though he wrote his paper just 6 years after Darwin's book was published, a lot of people either didn't read it, didn't understand it, or just disregarded it, including Charles Darwin, who Mendel sent his findings to, but because Darwin only had a degree in theology, it was ignored. It wasn't until 41 years after Darwin's book was published that Dutch botanist Hugo de Vries confirmed Mendel's findings through his own research. De Vries also proved wrong Darwin's theory that mutations were positive factors leading to evolution, his research concluding that mutations are always harmful to organisms, often even fatal. Mutations could not be the source of the variations that Darwinism required them to be, and Darwinists finally admitted it.
And it's about time.
Gregor Mendel did so much good for the world through his discovery of genes, DNA, PCR, and gene therapy, and his discoveries could have been helping more people had his ideas not been suppressed by Darwinists and their anti-theistic biases.
So why didn't I flinch? Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of